Beautiful ball fake and the pass.
And it's saved. 3 seconds left. Here's Van Exel. This is for the win. He got it.
Van Exel looks down on left to right hand. He comes smiling back. He's got a bag of tricks, doesn't he?
Welcome back to Nick Van Exel's Greatest Games, where we go back in time and relive Nick's finest games of his career. In today's episode, we travel back to February the 20th, 1995 to watch the LA Lakers face the Seattle Supersonics. Played in Washington's Tacoma Dome, Nick would score a then career-high 40 points, along with 7 three-pointers. Nick would absolutely light it up and give Gary Payton, the league's best defensive point guard, everything he could handle. Sit back and enjoy as we take you back in time here on Van Exel TV.
The Lakers' record against the Seattle Supersonics so far this season is nothing short of amazing. A dramatic illustration of their remarkable improvement. In Game 1 at the Forum, Eldon Campbell rose to the occasion, and his 28 points helped the Lakers to an exciting one-point win. In Game 2, a fourth-quarter explosion sparked by Nick Van Exel fueled a Laker comeback, which led to an overtime victory. In Game 3, Eddie Jones answered the challenge with 19 points, helping the Lakers to their third big win over the Sonics. So stay tuned for an exciting Game 4 next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Seattle Supersonics. Hello again, everybody. Along with Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn. And the Lakers learned last night. Tacoma, Washington enjoyed a beautiful morning today, and then it turned into a violent rainstorm about 4 o'clock this afternoon. The Tacoma Dome. And the Los Angeles Lakers will be introduced first here. Tony Smith cannot play, of course, and Sabalas and Jones are out. So the Lakers are strapped tonight, but they've got a lot of guys with a big heart. And now from the University of Cincinnati, Nick Van Exel, 6'1", 170-pound, second-year player in the NBA, and a great one. At the other guard, his first start of the season, Anthony Peeler, Missouri, 6'4", 213 pounds. In the middle, Vlade Divac, 7'1", 254. Up front, George Lynch. George, North Carolina, 6'8", 224. And at the other forward, Eldon Campbell, Clemson, 6'11", 252, fifth year. Everybody, not just one, not just two, not just three, everybody has got to step it up a notch and a half. The head coach of the Lakers, Del Harris, Billy Birchka, Larry Drew, and Mike Cooper are the assistants. And Kurt Rambis has, of course, become a player. The reason they're playing in Tacoma this year is they're renovating the Coliseum downtown. It'll be back into action next year. The Lakers got into town last night about 1:30 in the morning, so they did not have a shoot-around today, had a team meeting and glossed over, of course, as we found out the result of the MRI examination of Eddie, and Payton will come out, fifth year, Oregon State. Payton is 6'4", 190. Kendall Gill, 6'5", 203-pounder, in his fifth year in the league out of Illinois, his second here. In the middle, of former Lakers, Sam Perkins, North Carolina, 6'10", 257, 11-year veteran. Up front, from the Detlef Schrempf, comes out, and so does Sean Kemp. Kemp was question mark whether or not he would play. He's got a bruise behind one of his knees. The head coach is George Karl. Nice Ball Club has won 14 of its last 19. Karl's assistants, Bob Weiss, Dwayne Casey, and Terry Stotts. Frank Furtado is the veteran trainer. Referees for the game tonight will be well worked. Don Vaden, Hugh Evans, and Mike Smith, the youngster. Southwest Airlines brings you the starting lineups. Campbell and Lynch up front for the Lakers. Vlade at center. Van Exel and Peeler in the backcourt. And for the Sonics, Southwest presents Kemp and Tremp as the forwards. Perkins in the middle. Payton and Gill complete a very good starting team.
You know, the Lakers have been doing on the defensive end, especially lately, Chick. They've held each of the last opponents, 5 opponents, under 100 points in that process. They've averaged 92 points on the defensive end, and they're going to have to be good on the defensive end tonight because the Seattle Supersonics are second in the NBA in scoring. They average 111 points per outing, so it's going to be a real challenge to the Laker defense.
It's going to be a big challenge, too, to Anthony Peeler. Anthony, a fourth-year player in the league, been bothered by injuries since he came out of the University of Missouri. He was the 15th player picked in the draft the year he came out. Last year he only played 30 games. He started all 30, but this is his first start of this season. The Lakers in their Forum purple uniforms, and of course the home club in white. Eldon Campbell will jump. It'll be a good jump against Kemp. They can both leap. Who's going to get up there first? Eldon is. Tips the ball twice, which is legal. 3 times is not. The ball tipped into the backcourt to Van Exel. Van Exel with the ball in the attacking zone against Gary Payton, a couple of adversaries who respect each other very much. Ball goes in low to Vlade. Vlade is double-teamed temporarily. Now single coverage. Gives the ball back to Van Exel. Left hand 20-footer in there. University of Cincinnati is proud of that shot. He had a great game the last time the Lakers were here. They gave him a 3 on it. We cannot see the three-point line any part of the eastern side of this building. You cannot see it because of the people sitting in front of us, first of all. We are down near the floor. That's the most three-pointers any Lakers ever made. Here's a dribble drive by Perkins. Comes in deep, throws it up, no good. The rebound is off and is taken by Lynch. Campbell got away with a foul. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. He stopped for another 3. That's good. That gives him 125. He had established the previous record at 120. Payton gives to Kendall Gill. The Illinois boy comes in. Shot no good. Nice rebound by Campbell. And the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel in the front court. Brings the ball to the baseline to Peeler. His left hand 20-footer. That's good. 3-pointer again.
Well, the Lakers have 3 baskets and 3 3-pointers. 2 by Nick and 1 by... Well, Nick Van Exel set the record for 3 points made in the season, Chick. He made the 124th. Then he followed that one up with his 125th. So he's going to have a big record this year. In a game, I'm sure before it's over, the Sonics will get a couple.
Lakers got their bad break with 2 injuries. One to Zabalos and the other to Eddie Jones. Here's a drive and down the middle, a little shot put shot of 10 feet by Van Exel. He's got 8 points. And the ball goes the other way to Shrimp. The Laker lead is 17-6. Now the ball in low to Kemp, out in front to Perkins. He fakes the pass, gives under to Shrimp. He's there alone and scores. Nice splitting of the Laker defense. Beautiful offense.
Well, Sam Perkins really did a great job of waiting because if he passes it a little sooner, he won't hit Denton Shrimp.
Ball is in low to Campbell. Campbell bounced out to Vlade. Vlade holds it, cross-courts it over to Van Exel. He fires for his third 3, and he gets it. His third 3 of the ball game. Wow, he's got 11 in the game. All right, here's the ball to Gary Payton. Payton from Oregon State over to Perkins from North Carolina. The 3-pointer in and out. Tough luck. Rebound is off. Van Exel's got it. It's a 3-on-2. He's in the middle. Lynch to the right. Van Exel keeps it. Fakes. Shoots an 18-foot jumper. He can't miss. He knocks in a deuce. That's 13 points for him, and we have only played, ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes and 6 seconds.
Well, leading scorers in the first quarter for the Lakers, Nick Van Exel had 13. Kendall Gill of the Sonics had 7. We talked about defense. Well, neither team did it defensively in the first quarter. They did it offensively. The Lakers 14 out of 23, 61%. The Sonics 12 out of 22, 55%. The Lakers out-rebounded the Sonics 10-6. Only 2 turnovers for the Lakers, but the Sonics...
That's what I wonder, if this team's got enough center play. I wonder if Phoenix has. Ball into Vlade Divac. Vlade comes down the middle and feeds a high pass at Bowie. A 7-footer is able to stop. Now the ball to Van Exel. Shoots for 3. Got his 4th 3 of the half. 39-31. That's 16 points for Van Exel, his first point since the first quarter. He opened the game with 11 points in about 2.5 minutes. Here's the dribble drive. Pass under to Perkins. It gets away and rolls out to Shrimp. Lucky play for them. Now at the baseline to McMillan. He fires. His shot is in and out. No, the rebound is off, taken by Treat. Front court to Van Exel. Underneath the left. Slam dunk. There's the 2-man game that they executed against the Lakers at the other end.
Well, the Sonic fans have been accustomed to seeing that play, but not against them, as Sean Kemp and Gary Payton... Well, Nick Van Exel, he's made 4 out of 5 from 3-point land. got a record going. It's going to continue to grow. He's made 127 three-pointers this season, breaking last season's mark of his own of 123. And that is Nick Van Exel behind that towel.
I'll tell you one thing. Payton might have got away with one. 6 turnovers, Lakers. Payton down the middle, throws it up, no good. He missed another one. And the rebound is to Vlade. Vlade to Van Exel. He's mad. Payton's mad. Peeler's mad. Now he's glad if that stays in.
Oh, I'll tell you, Anthony Peeler almost missed that one, but he was there to try to get his own rebound.
That's 6 points for Peeler in his starting role. Pass, intercepted. Payton threw it, and now they take it away, but a foul is going to be called on Sam Perkins. Sam's the only one in the building that isn't bellyaching.
But the whistle came a little late. It was a good call. Sam doesn't say a word, just turns and goes the other way. Sam's been working so hard, I think he's a little too tired to complain. Devin Shrimp, 9 points and 3 assists. Nick Van Exel is going to go to the line and see if he can add to his total of 16.
This will be his first free throw. He's only missed 1 shot tonight. The free throw is good. He's made 6 shots. Of course, 4 of them have been three-pointers. He's got 17 points. His career high, if you're wondering, is 35. The next one is good. And it's 46-44, the Lakers. We're tied at 49.
Well, the Lakers' 5-point lead just seemed like 30 seconds ago is gone.
The Lakers have out-rebounded them in the game, 21-16. There's 34 seconds left, and there's an outside 5 three-pointers in the half for him. 5 three-pointers have been scored by Van Exel. That's 21 points for him, and I believe that's the biggest half he's ever had. If it isn't, it's a darn good average.
Well, the one thing, though, the Sonics are not allowing the Lakers to celebrate after a basket. They're getting it out real quick, and I think that's causing the Lakers some difficulties. That time, George Lynch was very alert, knocked the ball out of bounds.
Coming with the ball in the front. The score is 54-53. The Lakers lead it. And by the way, you Laker fans, maybe some of you can take heart in this. The Laker bench in the last 6 games has averaged 37 points. Now, of course, Peeler was one of those coming off of the bench, and he is a starter tonight, and so is Lynch. But the Lakers this year, when their bench has outscored the opponent, has a record of 14 wins and 1 loss. And in the first half, the Laker bench outscored the Seattle bench 11-7. Them come out and score 11-0 like the Lakers did to open the game. There's the biggest lead of the game for Seattle, 57-54. Here's the whistle.
Illegal.
And the Los Angeles Lakers, with 11:02 left to play here in the third quarter. Free throw coming to Van Exel. Second time it's been called. George Karl coaching this ball club. They called Europe and got him when they fired K.C. Jones in the middle of the season. Karl is in his 8th year of coaching in the league. This is 4th here. Burst of speed down the middle. 10-foot jumper. No. Rebound. Nice volleyball tap by Campbell to Vlade. Vlade will get credit for the rebound. Nice play by Campbell. Van Exel down the middle. Van Exel in deep. Throws up the bank shot. It's good. Van Exel. Nice play for his 24th point.
Well, that was some shot. He was going into Sam Perkins, and Perk made him really alter the shot.
Kemp brings it out to Shrimp. Dribble drive in deep. Bank shot. No good. Rebound is off. Vlade takes it away from Kemp. Give the ball in the front court to Van Exel coming with Lynch. Van Exel goes the distance, scores. He's fouled. That's a super play by Van Exel. Everybody thought he was going to make that pass, too.
And maybe he should have. As a result, he gets 2 points, but when he didn't, he attacked Sam Perkins. Good outlet pass by Vlade. It's a 2-on-1 with Nick Van Exel and George Lynch, but Nick takes it himself, gets the basket, 3-point opportunity.
That's not going to go in unless it gets a bounce. He missed it badly, but it bounced in. 27 points for Nick, bringing the Lakers to within 4 points of a tie. 67-63 Lynch, and it comes off to Vlade. Vlade in the front court to Van Exel. He's got 5 threes already in the bank tonight. Pivots away from Payton. Nice. The basket. And blowing the shot is Lynch. They missed the second and rebounded Campbell if he can get to it. Payton with it. Comes around everybody. Underneath. Throws it up. Didn't get it. The rebound is off. Perkins had it. They knock it loose from him. Van Exel 3-on-2. Van Exel stopped. 3-pointer on the way. His 6th of the game is good. The record is 8. He holds it. He made it twice this year.
It went in, of course. That's great. But when you've got a 3-on-1, I just don't think you pull up and take a 3.
I don't either. Boy, that buoy is something. I like the answer he gave about his retirement, Stu. Dribble drive.
So did I.
Sam. Pass bad. Vlade's got it. Cross court to Van Exel. Van Exel wanted to go for his 7-3, and Peyton says, no, you don't. Not in my fate. Van Exel out in front. Perkins chased him. Van Exel down the middle. Count if it goes. It didn't go. He's fouled. That is what you call, folks, penetration.
And that's what you call quickness and good ball handling. Even though he was being double-teamed most of the way, he was still able to weave his way because of his ball handling ability and his creativeness inside the painted area. He gets the shot up, doesn't get it to fall, but he'll shoot two.
The free throw is good. That gives him in the ballgame 31 points, and this is the 5th time this year he's scored 30 or more. His career high is 35, and he's had that 3 times. He's going to break that tonight. I really think so.
He's going to have to for the Lakers because he's the guy that's got the hot hand for them, and every time they get into trouble.
Houston with a 19-foot jumper, no good. He thought he made it. He didn't even bother to rebound. The rebound is Van Exel. Van Exel front court. Gives the ball to the baseline. Antonio Harvey drives and makes a beautiful shot, and he's fouled by Houston. That's a super play by Antonio Harvey, as good as he's made since he played an outstanding game over at Phoenix weeks ago.
You know, and he can be like the Lakers energizer. He plays with so much energy anyhow, and when he comes in, he really gives the Lakers a lift when he's doing the things that he does best, and this is one of the things that he does best. Just catch it, attack the rim, he gets the basket, and a three-point opportunity. And he's a big-time shot blocker.
And rebound.
Well, leading scorers after 3 quarters for the Lakers, Nick Van Exel has 32 points. For the Seattle Supersonics, Detlef Schrempf has 20 points. And this has been a really well-played game even-wise. 29 out of 60 by the Lakers, 48%. 27 out of 62, 44% by the Sonics. Believe it. 82-81, the Lakers with 8 minutes and 1 second to play. They only have 5 seconds on the 24-second clock.
The ball is brought in underneath. Van Exel scores. Great play. Great play. We have got Van Exel. Van Exel pass to Rambis. Rambis brings it over here to Peeler. Peeler looking inside to Vlade. Wrestling with Perkins. Ball into Vlade. Vlade turns. Brings it out in front. Van Exel with 5 on the clock. Van Exel knows the clock. 3, and he fires to beat the clock. Has to bank in, and it did. Oh, I knew it was going to have to bank in because it was long, and it banked him. That gives him another three-pointer. It's a career-high 37 points. He's made 7 out of 8 three-pointers, and the Laker lead is 91-85.
Well, that last basket by Nick, he looks up, sees the shot clock, and I mean just left with a long one fly off the glass. Another three-pointer for Nick. 37 points, his 7th three-pointer of the game.
You're asking, did he try to do that? Of course he did not.
Well, the Pacific Vale sure shot player of the game, Nick Van Exel, a career high 37 points. He's made 7 out of 9 from three-point land. Overall, he's 12 out of 19, and his last three-point basket was the one that banked in, but it doesn't matter. It goes into the books as a 3, whether it was swished or banked.
He's also got 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals.
He stepped up.
Here's a big pair of free throws. 27 and a half seconds left.
They don't want to give up a 3. That's the thing they don't want to give up.
Askew's got the ball. Askew gives the ball to Schrempf. Schrempf gives the ball to Perkins. He can shoot a 3. Oh, good. Oh, he missed it. The rebound of the Lakers. They should win the ball game. 18 seconds. They're going to have to foul the Lakers. They do. And Van Exel can add to his new career high. And if he makes them both schools out, it probably is anyway. 16 seconds left. And the Lakers 16 seconds away from another tremendous upset. In this game, guys, Sabalas and Jones, this wins for you.
Nick Van Exel with the line, shooting 1+ the shot.
The Laker bench they're waving to the fans. They're saying, game's over. We'll see you later.
The free throw is good. Van Exel with 38 points, his career high. He's made 7 out of 7 free throws. He's made 7 out of 9 three-point shots.
Now you go into your concession basket mode. You don't give up a three-pointer, but you don't foul. You give them an easy deuce because with only 15.9 seconds to play and a 6-point lead, if you don't...
The free throw is good again. The Laker lead is 107-105, 5 seconds. Ball is in and the foul is committed. That's all they can do. They have no choice. 4.5 seconds left. But the choice is you've got to make them both. You've got to make them both because the Lakers apparently don't know how to defend against a three-point shot if Askew's exhibition a minute ago was any sort of an indicator.
Yeah, it would help tremendously if the Lakers could get both of these free throws. With only 4.5 seconds to play, Chick, there is still quite a bit of basketball left. Nick is 8 for 8 tonight.
9 for 9, you mean?
Now he's 9 for 9.
The Lakers have made 24 out of 27. That's 40 points for Nick.
And Nick has a lot of fun with the fans. The fans are talking to him. Nick looks over, puts his fingers to his lips as if to say, be quiet now.
3-point game.
I just shut you up with one. I'm getting ready to shut you up with the other.
You'll see him do a little demonstration if he makes this one. He didn't make it. Here they come. Long pass to McMillan. That can tie it. It's on the way. It's no good. Wow. That thing was straight as a string. That's the second time here this year in a game that they had a chance at the buzzer with a three-pointer. The other time it was Gills, Stu.
Yes, it is. And that time again, or this game, it was because the Lakers gave up a three-pointer just a minute or so earlier, or if they hadn't, I don't think it would have mattered with that three-pointer by Mr. McMillan.
The Lakers get their 32nd win of the year. Last year for the whole season, they won only 33. 108-105, final score. Back with more in a minute on the